그냥 이러고 끝인가?
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
나랑 똑같은 모자잖아. 거
Do you mean
봐.
that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
그걸 왜 죽였는지 안 알려주네. 답답하게.
Mycroft.
마이크로소프트?
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes?
마이크로프트.
Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need? Help? Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about...
입술이 너무 얇아.
It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse,
전혀 안 닮았어,
undertake this
진짜.
job of yours. You are defending your people,
그러니까 입술이
and they
나처럼
have little to do with the
두꺼워야지.
people
저 사람 너무
I choose to
얇잖아.
help, I can assure you.
That's the point.
입술이 닮았네. 이
You
형제는
think
입술이
exactly
닮았네.
as
보니까 둘 다
they
얇아.
do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline
텍스트
expands
폭력
very
보소.
much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
이런 걸 왜 기념품으로 갖고 있어? 진짜 사이코패스다. 딱히 안 나오네요. 그 증거에 대해서는. 그러니까 동기에 대해서는 딱히 안 나오네.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
손난로에 뉴스가 있다고요? 입이 나와버렸어. 아 병날 손난로.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the
뭔가
platform
찝찝하긴
edge.
한데 어쨌든
I'll take
2번
your
틀려서
bags
바보
and your
플러스
blasted
20회.
archive suitcase.
2,000원 고맙습니다. 네, 같은
But-
모자.
Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the
열차가
incoming
사라졌어.
train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what
열차를
has
기다리고
happened?
있는데 열차가 사라졌어.
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
어?
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
어떻게 된 거지? 열차가 어떻게 사라졌는지 밝혀내십시오. 네.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin.
여기는 뭐 그냥 마차. 아, 이제는 여기가 메인인가 보네. 사건 해결할 때까지. 왜 따라와?
What should we do next, Holmes?
비켜. 간과하기 쉬운 사실을 발견하는 데 주력하십시오. 아, 비켜봐. 해리포터가 범인이라고?
First of all, let us
열차가 사라진 지역부터 조사해야겠군. 철도. 어디까지 갈 수 있죠? 뭐야? 상상력으로 현장에서 일어났던 일이래.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from
어디
the
갔지
train.
진짜 갑자기?
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces.
너무
There is
신기한데
nothing
어떻게 사라지지 그게?
whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very
되게
promising.
좋아한다. 자기가 탈 열차가
This
사라졌는데도.
investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
달리던 열차가 갑자기 뿅 하고 사라질 수가 있을까?
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett.
거의 데이비드
You were here last
카퍼필드인데?
night. So,
I shall indeed.
그럴 생각입니다. 왕점이다. 점쟁이였네. 성성한 백발. 투성이. 결혼 반지. 명예 훈장.
Could you please give us any details?
최대
Well, there was
아시는 거
nothing so
없나요?
very special about it. At least not that I can recall. However, if you need it, you can have the train
열차
composition
현황표를
report.
살펴보십시오.
It's inside my office.
I would be
지도 좀
glad to have
주세요.
a...
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
흥미진진한 걸. 여긴가요? 여기에 대합실에 지도가 있고 지도.
This map will be useful.
지도가 너무 간단한데? 이게 지도야? 지도가 너무 간단해. 하요. 그 다음에 사무실에서 열차 현황표를 볼게요. 여기려나? 이런 데가 아닌데? 어디지? 여긴 대합실. 여기가? 아, 여기가 사무실인가? 이런 게 아닌데.
Railway post bags.
우편 보관함이로군. 아, 여기다. 티켓 오피스. 여기서
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
로빈슨은 누구냐?
Here is the train set.
이 열차가 사라졌다는 거죠. 노팅엄에서 런던으로 가는 열차.
A telegraph.
그러게, 열차가 어떻게 사라졌을까?
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there
사람들도
anything
탔을 텐데.
exceptional about
그
any of the
사람들은 어디
passengers
갔지?
aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
노래까지 너무
You mentioned a
그
problem at Bridlington
미스테리해.
station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
네. 그 아까 마차를 타고 갑시다. 반대쪽에 있죠? 이 아저씨는 누구지? 저기로는 갈 수 없나? 저 사람들이랑 얘기하고 싶은데. 자동차요? 자동차는 없나 봐요. 마차밖에 안 타더라고. 갈 수가 없네요, 아직. 아예 갈 수가 없네. 누구야?
A telegraph.
전부.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day
야비하게
to you, sir.
생겼는데.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
왓슨
I
신동엽
see.
닮았는데요.
I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They
열차를
stayed here the whole
연착시켰다고요?
night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
뭐야? 젊은 나이. 깔끔한 복장. 지침서. 잉크 자국? 이건 좀 묘한데? 왜 사람들 잘 안 씻지? 막 흙
Apart
묻어
from the
있고 잉크
passengers
묻어 있고 막 이러지?
disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
너
Let me
풋내기잖아.
speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you
거드는 거
cooperate with
잘한다.
Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything.
열차가 애초에
First of
열차가
all, I scolded the
없었고
ticket inspector.
열차를 없애게 한
For it was he who asked the
사람이
passengers to
소리랑
leave the
뭐
train.
불빛만
It was not his
이용해서
right to do so.
그랬다고
It was very
하기에는
And then,
열차에 탄
later on,
사람들도
I
있고
received a
막
most peculiar telegram
거기서
from my
내렸던
colleague
사람들도
at
실제로
Chesterfield
있기
Station, the next
때문에
stop along the line.
좀 그렇게 단정 짓기는 좀 애매하지 않을까요?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield
그
Station.
역까지 또 가야
We
돼?
need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
근데 거기 열차에 탄 사람들이 다 열차를 없애려고 마음먹은 건 아니지 않을까?
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
아닌데.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
이 아저씨가 호주 전통 모자. 값비싼 정장. 이게 값비싼 거야? 후진데? 이건 뭐야? 뱀 같아. 악어 가죽구나. 또 굵직한 금제 반지. 잠시만요. 저 이거 위에 좀 벗을게요. 외투. 이 망토를 벗고 추리를 해야겠습니다. 그러네. 샘 해밍턴이네. 호주 모자도 쓰고 있고. 덥진 않은데 목이 약간 답답해서. 됐다. 다시 벗으면 돼. 됐다. 분위기가 바뀌었어.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes.
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you
그
could answer my
사라진
questions.
열차라는 게 원래 셜록 홈즈 소설에 보면은 사라진 열차라는 그게 있지 않나요? 그게 좀
I presume
유명해가지고
it was you who
들어봤던 것
placed the order for
같은데.
the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found
사라진
several
자전거인가?
potential
사라진
customers
열차가
for my
아니라?
invention.
열차에 타고 계셨나요?
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your
뭔가
prototype?
사라진 열차 막 이런
Yes, I
게
was.
있었던 것 같아.
But I had to step off the train.
다른
And all
추리
because of this
소설이었나?
stupid station master.
I received a telegram
Oh!
declaring that an important person and Mr. Bromsby wished to see you in the waiting room.
이
I merely
역장
informed you
정보
of
가지고
this.
장난치는데?
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You
수상하다.
will pay for it. I
저-
will sue you.
저 야비하게 생긴 놈 내가 처음 봤을 때부터 야비하게 생겼다고 했죠.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an
뭔가-
appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my
뭔가
prototype.
카르텔처럼 생겼는데 이
What do you
아저씨는.
know about the Barcazas company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed
뭔가
wealthy enough to do
뭔가
business.
남미에서 마약 팔 것 같아. 이렇게 겉모습으로 사람을 판단하면 안
This
되지만
revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in.
이 아저씨는 여기 턱
I was selling it for
부분이랑
almost
볼이랑 이거
I
안면
am a humanitarian.
안면 윤곽 주사 맞으시고
I do not know
여기
if I will
얼굴
ever be
리프팅
able to get
해가지고
over this
처진 살 좀
disaster.
위로 끌어올려야겠다.
Cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Goodbye, sir.
이전 미션에서 하늘은님의 정답률을 봤을 때 저 승무원은 무죄가 확실합니다.
This is an absolute scandal.
소금 고맙습니다.
It's always the
아니,
same with these
이번에는
real
맞을 수도
companies.
있어.
No respect for the customer.
그때의 경험을 토대로 어디서 많이 봤는데. 오, 상대적으로 되게 얼굴이 되게 깔끔하네요. 결혼 반지, 값산표, 뭔가 하나 더 있는데? 어디죠? 단추. 거친 피부.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the
그
train,
열차에 타지
and he
않게
was extremely
만들고
rude about it.
열차에 타지 않게 만들고 열차를
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped
사라지기
before then
전에
anyway.
모든
Our
승객을 다
tickets were
내보낸
valid,
거지.
and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
인종차별.
Goodbye, sir. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes
그래, 칠레 기업 바르카자스. 남미 카르텔 아닙니까? 조직 아닙니까? 이거? 조직이네. 의도적으로 했네, 의도적으로. 이거는 의도적이야, 진짜로. 그 새로운 발명품이라는 게 뭐겠어. 그거는 마약을 찾았다는 거죠. 이거 확실하다. 특수화물은 마약이었다. 하요.
A telegraph.
모스부?
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
잠깐만. 왜? 뭐 하세요? 죽은 줄 알았네.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up.
이전 미션에서 하늘은님의 정답률을 봤을 때 화물은 마약이 아닌 것이 확실합니다.
아직 몰라.
저는
고맙습니다.
Wake up, please, sir.
아직 몰라요.
The 18-hour-72 train has
술
arrived.
마시고 안 해.
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
이번에는 외모부터 봅시다. 달아오른 콧등, 깔끔한 복장. 너무 깔끔한 것도 이상하죠. 낚싯줄. 이 사람은 원래 역장이 아니야. 원래 역장이 아닌데 역장인 척 하는 거야. 그리고 결혼 반지? 아까 그 화난 승객도 결혼 반지를 끼고 있었는데 커플이네. 커플이었네. 이 사람도 점쟁이잖아. 술병.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
지금까지 추리 실력을 봤을 때 게임 아니었으면 이미 무고죄로 철창행일 것
Now you
같은데.
have to send a telegram each time a train arrives into parts.
저는 고맙습니다.
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
원래 역장이 아닌데 누구를 고용한 거야, 이거는.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your
여러분
position.
보셨죠? 범죄는 사설 탐정이 아닌 경찰에 신고합시다.
I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you.
고맙습니다.
Please don't go harsh on me.
경찰은 잘 못하잖아. 경찰도 무능한 거 봤죠? 아까
Holmes,
그
this
경감
man has
되게
consumed
무능하죠.
a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet.
정직원이 확실합니다.
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot
내가
be
생각하는
trusted.
거에 반대로 하면 바로 맞추겠네. 체스터필드 역을 세세히 조사하십시오. 여기서 한번 이 육감을 켜봅시다. 여기는 아무것도 없군.
A fishing advertisement.
낚시 여행 광고? 아까 낚싯줄 있었잖아, 그 아저씨.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
사람들이 오긴 하는 거야? 뭔가 이런데도 뭔가 단서 같은 게 있지 않을까요? 응, 없어. 샅샅이 뒤지라고 했는데
Locked.
하늘은님이랑
There is no
클루
sense in
보드게임
asking
하면
the
전승할
station master to
자신이
open it.
있습니다.
We shall have to pick the lock.
데이커스님 1000원 고맙습니다. 아니야, 근데 나는 거짓말을 잘해서 괜찮아.
Railway post bags.
포커페이스, 포커페이스.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
이걸 어디다 썼지? 헉! 알았어. 이제 완벽하게 알았다. 뭐냐? 땅을 팠네. 땅을 파서 기차가 거기로 빠진 거야. 왜 기차 거기로 빠졌냐? 그 칠레의 기업의 그 발명품, 그 안에 든 특수화물이 탐났기 때문에 열차를 빼돌린 겁니다. 삽으로 땅을 판 거지. 그래서 열차가 달리다가 그 안으로 쏙 빠진 거지. 밑에 구멍이 있으니까. 이렇게 해서 삽을 많이 쓸 수가 없지. 삽은 땅 파라고 있는 거잖아요. 행복안도 아니고는 왜 나오는 거야? 근데 애초에 열차가 안 왔다는 사실은 좀 너무 당연하잖아.
차라리 하늘로 솟았다고 했으면 믿었을 텐데
You have quite a
아쉽네요.
number of dirty tools lying around here.
하늘로 솟는 거 너무 말도 안 되잖아요. 땅으로 꺼지는 거
Thank you for reminding me.
그럴듯한데.
I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway of one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Who were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
소리를 모르고 여네, 근데.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
막 카세트가 있는 것도 아닌데. 내가 아니 칙칙폭폭이 뭐가 그럴듯해. 내가 만약에 그렇게 말했으면은 절대 아니라고 했을 거면서 어? 칙칙폭폭이 뭐가 그럴듯해요. 조사할 게 없나?
칙칙폭폭 칙칙폭폭.
아, 개 더러운 기계법사 생각나는데. 하요. 무섭게 생겼어. 응, 여긴 처음 와봐. 이쪽엔 뭔가 증거가 될 만한 게 없나요? 샅샅이 뒤지라고 했는데. 너무 무서워. 아니 이 사람 범인이야. 무섭게 생기면 일단 범인. 왜 이렇게 수상하게 생겼지? 여긴 안 열리고. 어? 아 여기 아까 열었지? 여기 열었고. 여기 뭐더라? 어?
A handcar
손수레
wheelbase.
바퀴치기.
Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
아까 그 나무 밑에도 있던데. 큰 나무 밑에도 손수레가 있던데.
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
일루전?
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little
멍청한
patience,
왓슨
Watson.
같으니.
You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
벼랑간 사라진 열차. 보관 중인 손수레 부품들. 손수레를 조립하래. 와, 개재밌겠다. 미니게임.
I should use the appropriate object.
바퀴. 와, 재밌어.
I should use...
이거 제동장치를 여기다가 끼울까요?
I should use the appropriate...
아, 이거는 아닌가? 여기다가. 톱니바퀴.
I should use the
이건
appropriate...
뭐지? 아, 이거 그냥 한다고 되는 게 아닌데?
I should use the appropriate object here.
여기다가 이걸 끼우는 건 아닐 거 아니야.
I should use the...
제동장치 여기 있다. 됐다. 그 다음에 거의 다 한 거 같은데 톱니바퀴를 어디다 끼우는 거지? 네 군데다 끼웠으면 많이 끼운데? 가운데?
I should use the appropriate...
아닌데. 국제 구조물. 이거 말고. 어?
I should use...
뭘? 물건이 없잖아. 이거는 있는데. 이 고정대를 어디다 가는 거야? 아, 알겠다. 아, 됐다. 코코님 하이요. 여기 있다. 이거를 뭐야? 여기에 나무 어디야? 여기에다가 이거에다가 이거를 여기다가 하라고. 이거를 여기다가 이거 맞잖아요. 뭐지? 왜 안 껴지지? 아, 됐다. 똑바로 해라, 진짜.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
그렇군요. 그렇다면
We need to attach a headlight.
전조등과 열차 경적을 달아야 된대요. 전조등과 열차 경적을 찾아보자. 여기에 또 있으려나? 전조등. 이거랑 경적. 아, 맨날 내가 범인이야.
I need something long for the headlight.
전조등을 달려면 기다란 물체가 필요하겠어. 더 필요하네. 웬 소화기? 장대. 웬 소화기지?
The long pole is now attached. The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
그래서요.
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
소화기가 이렇게 이거였네. 내가 그랬잖아요. 실제로 열차가 아니었을 수도 있다고. 다른 거였다고. 내가 그랬지.
Will I ever get any peace?
사실 그런 말 안 함. 오, 쩔어.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica
와,
of the
삽으로
train
파서
that
땅으로
vanished
꺼지게
in front of
했다는
us last
스트리머도
night.
있던데 하늘은님은 실제 열차가 아닌 걸 바로 아시네요. 역시 똑똑느를.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate,
아니,
we
삽을
now need
어디다
to find
썼겠어,
where the real
그러면.
train might be
삽을
hidden.
어디다 썼겠어.
I suggest
땅
we use
파는데
my
안
archives to
썼으면.
find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
오케이.
Holmes, how is it even possible?
이제 뭐 해야 되지? 임무가 없는데? 뭐? 잠깐만. 왜 이렇게 써있지? 원래 그런가? 이상한데. 체스터필드 철도역, 런던 북동뷰 철도 열야 324호 00시 30분에 도착, 00시 35분에 출발. 지렁이 잡으러 땅을 샀다고? 멍청한 왓슨. 도움이 안 돼. 얘는 아까보다 계속 하는 말이 별로. 열차가 통째로 사라질 수도 있나? 그래서 열차가 통째로 사라졌다니 믿을 수 없네. 그래서 말을 해줬지. 손수레로 열차가 있는 것처럼 했다. 그랬더니 아직도 그것도 모르고 열차가 통째로 사라졌다니 막 이러면서. 언제까지 이러고 살 거야. 뭐 있다.
삽으로 콩콩이 뛰었나 보죠. 하하하.
혹시 그거 스카이 콩콩? 그 스카이 콩콩 혹시?
A remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
칠레산 포도주네. 원래 칠레가 포도가 유명하거든요. 갑자기 왜 문을 닫았지 근데? 왓슨이 왜 문을 닫았지? 이거 그린라이트인가요? 이거 그린라이트인가?
Holmes, how is it even
아이 멍청이
possible for a train
진짜.
to disappear?
매크로인가?
Will I ever get any peace?
더 신문할 것이 없어요. 더 할 게 없네. 누런에도 뭐 안 떴고 돌아가야 되나봐 이제. 뭐 딱히 별다른 할 게 없으면 돌아가 보죠. 이 멍청한 왓슨을 내비두고 브리들링턴 역으로 다시 가보겠습니다. 종이뭉치? 종이뭉치? 여기는 아닌가? 여긴 뭐지? 여기 처음 와봐.
Railway post bags.
다시 가볼게요. 마지막으로 열차가 도착한 곳은 그러니까 브리들링턴에서 출발해서 여기 이 가운데 이름 뭐지? 여기에 체스터필드에서 사라진 거 아닐까? 아니 도착해서 체스터필드에서 이브샴역으로 올 때 가짜가 온 거지. 이건 그냥 신문일 뿐 아무것도 아닌걸? 이브샴으로 다시 가보겠습니다. 여기 아직 발견하지 못한 단서가 있을 수도? 왓선이 너무 길막해. 여기만 BGM 다르다.
The entire train has disappeared.
다 알고 있으면서 모른 척 오지네요. 이 기차 역장들은 다 모든 사실을 알고 있어. 모른 척 하는 거 오진다. 운반 중이던 특수화물의 정체를 밝혀내야 되는데 이거 왓슨이랑 얘기한 거죠. 근처에 자세히 표시된 지도가 있을 걸세. 표시를 보고 진짜 열차를 숨겨둔 데를 찾아보라고? 아까 거기에 지도가 뭐가? 이게 진짜 열차야? 아, 이건 열차가 사라진 곳이잖아. 근데 선로를 따라가면은 그 다른 지역으로 이동하는 그런 게 나와요. 이런 데로 갈 수도 있나? 못 가네. 지도라.